Hello, Tasty. Good morning. How are you doing? Oh wait, you don't have to answer if your hands hurt. I am blessed by your presence. Do you have work today? Or is today your day off? Or maybe later? I don't know, I'm gonna take a sippy of the matcha latte that I made. I don't know how many times I've mentioned matcha on my Twitter and also on stream, but this is like the very last of my matcha powder and I need to go buy some more. Today is my last day of work before a week off. Ooh. I hope you enjoy your vacation. It's okay. I'm fine right now. I'm about to go nuts on some ibuprofen. Yeah, I feel that. Like, not for my hands, but I get some other pains, and I have to take like prescription level ibuprofen. I'm sure you do too, but it's I always have to make sure I eat a lot for that dose because it'll make my tummy hurt. R.I.P. matcha. Yeah, I think I'll go buy another thing. I was just trying this brand out, and it's pretty good. I don't think my standards are too high for matcha, but I still do like to buy from either small Japanese businesses for it, or as long as the place looks slightly more authentic. I mean, I still do get the occasional matcha from Starbucks, but of course it's very not good quality, at least here where I live. Like, I'm sure matcha is fine if you go get Starbucks in Asia. But hello, Joy. Thanks for coming in so late. Yeah, I think it's after midnight for you, but it's still the weekend for you. Let's see. When my doc told me I should be taking XXX amount of oh no. The liver. Yeah, I take so many prescriptions sometimes for various body problems and aches and pains, and I wonder I wonder if my liver will be okay someday. Non-gentrifier brands. Yeah, basically. Yeah, and I noticed like more and more of those kind of been popping up lately. And I'm just like, no, stop that. Oh, I hope you can fall asleep soon though. Feel free to just doze off here in my stream. Hello, Walked. Good morning. Yes, I am an early snack. Yeah, I'm kind of like trying to figure out which times I should stream, because morning is actually pretty mostly convenient for me, but But I don't know how many people are necessarily gonna come here in the morning while it's like nighttime for some other time zones. Hello Sushi. Did I miss Nick talk about resolutions already? No, I think I was giving an intro before more people rolled in, but let's see. I'll go over it again since oh, Minha's here. Good morning. I hope Minha's doing okay. My 9 a.m. is not so great for my Asia friends who sleep in. Oh. Yeah, I do notice that a lot of people tend to sleep in, and I'm a little bit of an oddball in the morning. Because I don't know, I feel like for most of my life I've been waking up pretty early in the morning. I think like when I wake up in the morning and I have work, that's when I don't want to be awake in the morning, but otherwise it's pretty okay. And then I'm off the tigers here. But the tiger is sleepy. Yeah, earlier I was just kind of going over how a lot has happened within like the last few months of 2021, and I usually make New Year's resolutions every year, but I don't think I had much for 2021. Gonna be occasionally taking sips from my dwindling matcha latte. Yeah, I think I was kind of like not fully set on joining the zodiac party. Because I was in contact with Ray over the summer, and Ray was slowly pushing me towards joining Zodiac and Friends, while I was just a mere snake and needed to conjure up a human form like I have right now. And the rest of the Zodiac were like pss, pss, pss. Yeah, for a couple months Ray was my medium between the Zodiacs in recruiting the new snake, who is me. Yeah, I was kind of slowly working on it because I was busy with some other stuff at the time, but I somehow managed to come up with this and be able to be stream ready in time for late December. But I guess I wanted to do early December, but I guess later December still worked out because I got very busy, and also I'm like honorary Luxia member number 7. So in the garden circle, have you been told not to eat Izu? Oh, I'm a friendly snake that eats other things. Izumi is a friend. Was it the Zodiacs are friends, not food? But conveniently, Izumi couldn't make it to the the group stream for my debut, and I think I mentioned in our chat, like, just Izumi conveniently gone, as if snakes don't eat anything like mice. We eat potatoes. So I mean, the zodiacs are like vegetarians. Things so yin. Ray actually, like, Ray found out recently that some roosters eat snakes. So technically, yin could obliterate me at any time. I mean, low-key, I have eaten plenty of beef before, but we don't have our we don't have our cow friend yet. Okay, we're selective, I guess selective omnivores. But I haven't eaten, I haven't eaten, vegan food before, because I have, some good vegan restaurants around me. And although I don't know if I would ever turn vegan anytime soon, the restaurants around me are pretty good. There's this one place that makes like Japanese vegan food, and they have like a quote-unquote fake Kobe beef bowl thing, and it's like, it's kind of scary how similar it tastes to actual meat. And even the texture, like, I'm pretty sure it's like those soy curls with seasoning, but it was very jarring when I first had it. Yeah, I've taken, me and Tasty have eaten there before. Oh my gosh, what is happening in the chat? Circle of life. There's a circle of life, but the circle of life does not involve eating friends, especially if they're other zodiac members. King oyster mushrooms are scarily flexible. I don't know if I've had it or not. Well, maybe I've had it in terms of some stuff in vegan restaurants, but I didn't realize that it was mushrooms. Ren just wants violence. But yeah, I would love to have king oyster mushrooms. Hello, cat. How are you doing this morning? The garden circle, this is better than the circle of life. But yeah, I should prepare my little silly thing that I mentioned. Let's see, I'm gonna move this. This is for my New Year's resolutions. Oh no, I'm trying to move me. I'm just gonna shrink a little bit. Lobster mushrooms. Oh, I love mushrooms. So wait. Hold on. I need to I don't know where to move myself, because this thing that I have prepared is a little bit big. I am here. I am dancing. Does Yin give permission to eat her cousins? Okay, I think this spot is okay. I'm covering a little bit of the chat, but it's fine. Okay, I think. Yeah, yes, okay. Yes, okay. I have this prepared, especially for today. So here is my New Year's resolutions PowerPoint about me, by me. That was like 30 minutes on Canva. Yes, I love those Japanese basically clip art by the Irasu Toya, I think. Yeah. It's like my favorite thing. And I also, on a side note, I love that Shu very clearly used Irasu Toya for his debut intro. Yeah. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed my little dancing. And oh, Kat, I hope you can enjoy your game later. What game are you playing? And oh my gosh, Tasty. On the other side, Tasty's game crashed. Are you playing a Stardew or something or other? Hold on, I'm like catching up on the on the chat. Okay, yeah, but yeah, I'm pretty sure this is like a default Canva slide for it was like a math presentation for a class, but I was like, this looks simple and easy to make my little resolutions PowerPoint. I also didn't realize that PowerPoint, like, it kept giving me that squiggly red line error when I typed PowerPoint in lowercase. I didn't know it was one of those things where it was like we're saying a brand name. Like Kleenex, but it's just tissues, but you have to capitalize Kleenex. I didn't know PowerPoint was like that. Anyways, so here are my resolutions for the Senko channel. I don't know how well you can read it, but I'll go ahead and go over all of them. Assert dominance and type everything in lowercase. Yes, that is the way of life online. I say as like my layout is like the font that I use is like eternally uppercase. The top hat snack. Yes, I was kind of surprised. There's not a lot of snakes on Irasutoya, so I was using like almost every snake that they had, and I just wanted the cutest snakes possible, and the top hat one was one of them. But yeah, for this 2022, I'd like to reach Twitch affiliate. So yeah, reach at least 50 followers so I can get to affiliate and have at least one emote. More would be cool, but I'd like to join all of the rest of my streaming Zodiac friends in affiliate land. I don't know if I'm gonna see. I remember Minha did kind of like a subathon thing, but then I don't have subs, so it'd be like follow-a-thon. But yeah, I would please help me reach my goals, and I will work hard. And as part of my working hard to try and reach affiliate is my second resolution for streaming is keeping up with my schedule. I am getting busier right now, so I might have to do only 2 streams next week, or like gorillas. But I'd at least like to do 1 to 2 per week and keep up with it throughout the year. Of course, like exceptions for like health and emergencies, but otherwise, just being able to manage my time well with other daily life things and still be able to stream and play lots of games or chat with y'all, so on and so forth. And also my next one, I'd like to do a debut 2.0 with a fully moving live 2D model, so I'm not just statically bouncing around or doing my little dance like this. But yeah, it would be... Yes, I am enjoying streams. I didn't think that I would enjoy it as much as I do now. And now I feel like after the last, was it 2, barely 3 weeks of streaming, I'm kind of like, wow, this is a lot more fun than I thought, and I'd like to work on stuff some more. But yeah, I want to do a debut 2.0. I have been, I was working on a fully rigged model before my PNGtube form debut, but obviously I didn't finish it, so I just have to keep working on it. And like, I was watching like tutorial after tutorial. Senko but liquid. Yes. Yes, I can truly be a moving snake. Yeah, because I have a camera that should be able to track my movements pretty okay. So I should be able to work with a full rig. Just speed running, learning how to do all of this from scratch has been a journey. Like flashbacks to my very first my very first solo stream, but it was like half of the zodiacs coming to help me and walk me through how to just make me appear on screen like this. But yeah, I'm pretty I guess I can say that I'm proud with how far I've come regarding all of this, and I hope I can do more cool things for y'all. I'd like to be very powerful. But yeah, I have a lot of friends that have also been helping me with giving me feedback on stuff regarding streams and making my model for rigging, so on and so forth. So I want to be cool and full live 2D, and maybe I'll try and I don't have a due date for this, like this is basically for 2022, but I would either like to get either like to get my model done by kind of March, April-ish, or have it ready by the time I reach affiliate, whichever comes. I don't want to say comes first because then I'll be rushing. Thank you for cheering me on and supporting me. Wow, yeah, only 3 weeks. Feels so long but so short. Noom to affiliate, let's go. And then I've been procrastinating getting to the last point because I'm not super wild about no please, I can't, I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready for to reach affiliate and pump out my my live 2D form. But I know my reference, like my pinned tweet, that's my reference. Wait, I will use my handy dandy chat command. My pinned tweet on that was actually for my full body. That was actually my rough draft for my model for rigging. So I know there's a lot of work that needs to be done, and I need to properly work on it in detail. So yeah, I will get it done, but not that fast. As long as it's done this year overall. But yeah, my last goal is sing, maybe. I'm not very confident with talking, let alone singing in front of people. But it would be nice to do either like a karaoke stream or like a kind of a song cover, because I do like a lot of Vocaloid songs, and obviously those are pretty not easy to cover, but like easy to be able to cover without getting in trouble by the DMCA hammer. Hope in the dark, let's go. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Minha linked the Zodiac group, like this person on Booth that makes song music videos like readily available for people to cover, and they had like a Hope in the Dark like text lyric video thing at the ready for 0 yen, and I did download it, but no promises on Hope in the Dark, no matter how many times I've listened to it. The YMCA's Garden Circle Hope in the Dark cover when, yeah, that's exactly what I said when Minha linked the thing to us. So yeah, I can't just do Hope in the Dark alone. There are like multiple Luxium members. So some of Luxium. Oh yeah, I did listen to Peter's cover for Hope in the Dark. I love that Peter is a thing. Honorary Luxium member next to Oliver. I'm not gonna give any singing preview because I'm too embarrassed to do so, but yeah, maybe this year I will do something. Let's see, Ray's not in the chat, right? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna talk about Ray. I was talking to Ray, and Minha immediately. Ray is in the chat, but only in emote form. But I was talking with Ray about duetting King, maybe by Kanaria, but I know Ray is not exactly ready in terms of equipment for it. So advertisement to donate to Ray so Ray can get a karaoke level mic just to do this cover with me, and then maybe you can convince Ray to do some utawakus. Let's see, if you were gonna cover Hope in the Dark, which part would you want to do? Honestly, I would want to do Ike's parts, not because I do like Ike a lot, but I just love that you are tempted by my smell line. Ike ad-lib part. Oh my gosh. The talking part is very interesting. Maybe if we do Zodiac, Hope in the Dark, the Zodiacs that don't want to sing can do the talking parts. No snake, but 5 times. No. It's already a lot to listen to my own voice, but like listening to 5 versions of me overlaid on one another, that would be a little too much. But I know speaking of like horrifying voice overlays in music, I don't remember exactly, but Hypnosis Mic, their very first song where everybody is kind of like all 4, well, I mean now there's more groups, but like all 4 of the main groups are singing together. Like I think I read a translation of something where they said they overlaid like each other's voices like 80 times. And I was just like, why? There's only like, at the time there was only like 16 of them. But then somehow the audio edit became like 80 of them. I wanna hear Senko do the. Oh, I can't do that. I'm like Mista. I can't roll my R's and like if you've seen the well, I saw it on stream, but I think there's a clip. Yeah, the one where Nina was trying to teach some of the boys to roll their R's, and then Ike did it perfectly, and then Vox was like okay, but he learned pretty fast. But then poor Mista was sounding like a dry heaving cat. Like, I know everyone likes to bully Mista, but low-key, I sound like Mista in that video when I roll my R's. Because I think I was trying it along with them too when Nina pointed out like how she did it. But I was sounding like Mista. Yeah, for real. I don't. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna embarrass myself for y'all. Yeah. So they said like she put her tongue at the top of her mouth and kind of like blew out. So it was like, no. See. Oh my goodness. Mayhaps I will not leave the VOD up solely for the sounds I'm making right now. I don't even know if my mic was catching it, but also I don't want you people to acknowledge that you heard me trying to attempt snake sounds. At least like snakes just go and that's about it. I don't think I can make like a snake rattle sound. I'm not a snake with a rattle. Snakes can't do it, their tongues are different. Yeah, see? I have an excuse for not being able to do it. Oh my gosh, I wanna pull up the Nina clip again just in case like anyone in the chat. Let's see, was it Nina teaches Luxium to roll their R's? I think that's the title of the video. Yeah, there's the clip, and then you can truly see how similar I might sound to Mista. Let's see, I'm not gonna watch it again. I watched it so many times just because it was so funny. People who clip Luxium stuff and other Nijian content are so good because obviously we can't catch every single stream unless you're Mista sometimes, because I know Mista is freaking everywhere and even comments on all of the clips that people make. Should have like zodiac clips. Like I actually wanted to make small clips of my own my own videos that I've made so far, but it's very I know I just have to get over it, but it's very cringe to listen to my own voice for multiple hours and trying to scan for like the least cringe parts that I can post online. because it's not featured on this goal thing, but I wanted to try and do clips of myself and even some of the other garden members if they'd be okay with it, because I did create an Instagram for myself and wanted to upload some reels there, and then I also created a TikTok, but I'm very old and trying to understand all this new technology and just figuring out OBS alone was a lot, but I do want to try my best and do some more stuff and expand the garden circle and snake channel to other platforms so everyone can enjoy. I can't keep up with every stream. I'm a salaryman. Yeah, I'm currently not a salaryman, but yeah, I feel that. I'm currently a student snake furthering my education at the moment, but I was a salaryman pre-pandemic. Nina is so lovely. Yes, I love Nina so much. I had listened to some of her stuff before Luxium debuted, but I just love the mom energy that she brings, and then I love how excited she's gotten over Luxium's debut and kind of treats them like her sons. It just gives me a lot of comfort when Nina calls her chat honeys. Like, I'm not a big fan of when people do that, because I feel like when people do that here where I live, well, actually in a lot of places, but yeah, I feel like when some people do it, it's like out of sarcasm and in mean spirit, because people here in general just talk normally and don't use any kind of names like that. But I love when Nina does it, and it gives me much comfort, and I would love for Nina to be my mom. Oh no, salary turt. But I think it's still nice that you've been able to do a lot of weekly streams with your work too, Joy. But when she said it was like, sweet mom. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't feel any kind of hostility from Nina at all. Oh yeah, now that I finally have this figured out, I can properly shout out Joy. Oh, have a good day at work. Enjoy your last day before vacation, Tasty. Thank you for coming. I love Joy's journals and art. Yeah, now I can finally give a proper shout out with now that I have chat commands. They come in handy, and it's a very good idea to add them. Minha has been giving me just so many tips. Oh yeah, I forgot I do have another slide. I keep rambling off. Oh, thank you for the smooch. I appreciate all smooches. I don't know if I can give a proper smooch back. It's probably too late now. Yeah, I think it took me a little bit because I didn't understand how chat commands worked. Oh no. On my next slide, yeah, so these are my personal goals that don't necessarily relate in regards to my streaming channel, but I'd like to get some of these done. So number one is health. I actually do work out pretty often. I haven't worked out lately because of all the streaming preparation and some general life chaos that's been happening, but I like to get back to working out consistently. And I wouldn't say my eating habits are bad, but I want to be healthier. And then I do have a ring fit, so perhaps a ring fit stream, but after I finish building the arm for my mic, because I'm just kind of bending over right now to speak into my mic. And I know I got recommended to get an arm right before streaming, and then I was like, it'll be fine, I'll just deal with it. And then after a few streams, I'm just like, my old grandma neck. So yeah, I just need to get on building this cheap one I found online. Hopefully it doesn't break in 2 seconds. I'm planning on investing on a nicer mic and nicer mic arm in the future. But not that future is not right now. And then art-wise, I'd like to draw more. I would say probably the most I've ever drawn and completed something last year was finishing my PNGtuber body. And also my New Year's picture, which is a lot for me. Because I tend to do a lot of traditional stuff, and I'm not completely used to digital. Like, I'm still trying to figure out Clip Studio Paint, but it's very confusing for me, and I'm just eternally old and stuck on Psy Paint Tool. I recently did the whole dealio for the second version of Psy Paint Tool, and I found that has a lot of features that I need right now in regards to drawing my model. Like the most important was kind of the symmetry tool, but I was surprised that Psy 2 has a lot of stuff, and I wish I had gone to Psy 2 earlier. Like, I know I still need to figure out Clip Studio eventually, but Psy 2 is my best friend. Oh no, joy! Now, I do have an iPad that I was gonna use more for drawing, but I haven't exactly figured it out that much yet. In spite of like I know like technically I didn't really spend on my iPad and the Apple Pencil, but because the most of the money was from a gift card for my birthday, but but I feel kind of bad because I haven't been using it a lot. iPad for tracking my live 2D model. Yeah, that's a good idea, because I do hear that, like, a lot of VTubers use, like, their phone. Yeah. So yeah, I might use it. Right now, my iPad is basically... my iPad is my mobile game machine. Oh gosh, I need to sneeze. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Joy, you should try Side 2 when you can. I think Side 2 has a lot of upgraded features, and then it's pretty easy to adjust to since it's pretty much Psy 1 but fancier. I hope that the full version of Psy 2 happens someday. I feel bad because it's like, I heard it was like a one-man produced art program. And I hope... I don't know if they're still working on it, but it would be nice if they were still, like, finishing up with making it. Like, I feel like more people... It would be nice if more people could use Psy and actually buy Psy, because I know a lot of people got Psy in the shady way. I mean, I get that people can't afford it, but it's basically small business art program. And so it's like, if you're making money from commissions that you do on Psy, and then your Psy is like shady for free, I kinda side-eye them. Cause I bought, cause I know it's like 50, I think it's 50, around 50 USD. It's like a lot of money, but I have been using Psy since probably for like 10 years now, and then you don't even need to buy anything for Psy 2. You just, they allowed us to use our Psy 1 code for Psy 2. Yeah, made by a single person and not even a business. Exactly. Also, thank you for the bless you. No Taskarus for my sneezes. But yeah, I know when those 10 years ago, I was a younger snake and barely on the internet, but then I found out about Psy through like Tumblr. And then I know, like, I already found like where to buy Psy, but it was before I even had a credit card or anything, so I I got my Christmas money as a small snake baby, and asked my snake dad, can you please use your credit card to buy me this Japanese art program? I will give you my $50 Christmas money for it. And then he got it for me. And yeah, and I think I also got my tablet that same year too. And I still use that tablet today. And because it was Wacom bamboo. I'm so glad that it still works. I did buy a backup tablet on sale just in case it like stops working, cause yeah, I don't know how it's still alive. Probably because I haven't drawn too much. I think maybe I drew a lot when I first had it. But yeah, I like in the end I hope that it lasts as long as possible and I don't have to use my backup tablet. But I really wanted to buy the tablet I had for backup because, like, besides the fact that it was on sale, but it was the XP Pen line tablet. Do we? Joy, what kind of tablet do you have? Because I just have a black Wacom bamboo. Oh, I did have a tablet before my Wacom bamboo, and it was like the super old gray one. The one that was like in the old style, like computer gray, back when monitors were like giant. Because my tablet before my bamboo was, I don't know what kind it was. I think it was another Wacom, but it's the very old Wacom. And it was kind of a hand-me-down from a relative, and apparently that one was also 10 years old. Probably Graphire. I don't own an Intuos. Fun and touch. Wait, I'm gonna Google it. Yeah, I don't have... Oh my goodness. My current tablet is... I actually found it while I was trying to look for what Joy was mentioning. Let's see, oh, okay. Yeah, I think I might have almost the same tablet as you, but it's in a different color. Oh geez, my PowerPoint. Let's see, let me throw it on screen for a second. Oh no. What? Okay. Hello? Oh, it's because the first image that I saved wasn't, it wasn't a valid image file. But yeah, this is my current tablet. I'm not even sure if I can find my very first tablet. Let's see. Yeah, I can't even find a picture of my super old one because I don't even know what type it. Well, wait. Oh my gosh, I did find my old tablet. Oh my goodness. It's so old. Okay. Let me just get this. Let me just save this and get it on the screen. Wacom Graphire. Oh my gosh, it's hard to like be able to save some of these photos because they're just so old that my ad blocker keeps marking them as suspicious. So I might have to just screen cap this. It's gonna be in very low res. Okay, yeah, so this is my current tablet, and then my very first tablet was this. Oh my goodness. In that very trendy gray color back then. Like I said, it was kind of a hand-me-down tablet. So I have no idea where exactly it was even from. See, I don't know what exactly this model is, but I know it showed up when I typed in Wacom Graphire graphics tablet. So, yes, it was the one where people could stick things under the flap. I didn't understand the flap at the time, but I think only way later did I realize like people put art underneath it so they could use it to draw on the computer, but yeah, I didn't understand. I was very baby when it came to art. Yeah, I don't even think this was the Graph 3, was it? Maybe? I don't know. Cause when I was looking at it online, it doesn't really have the specifics. Oh my goodness. Graph 1 is a fossil tablet. This is why I can only find like this low res photo of it. It came out 2001. Oh my goodness. I was gonna say that this dates me, but at the same time I did not buy it when it came out because because like I said, it was a hand-me-down ancient tablet of the past. And it did still work and do its job. Old tablets. Stone tablets. Ancient tablet of the past. Yes. But oh wait, I need to go find a picture of the one that I did buy as a backup. It was kind of a treat myself tablet. I think I told myself like, oh, I'm allowed to buy this if I actually debut. So it's my debut present to myself. Because I do like line friends very much. Like, I was kind of tempted to get the more expensive one, because it was those types of tablets where it's portable and stuff. But I just wanted this one because I wanted to try a bigger tablet for once, and then I like that it has like shortcut keys. Yeah, and then I really love line friends, and I'm not going to be happy when my current tablet dies, but then I'm going to be very excited that I can draw on Coney, Brown, and Sally. The box is really nice too. I was very surprised because it wait, I'm gonna go get it really quick. Like, I can't take a picture of it right now, but it was in a super nice like blue box with the art on it, and it comes with like, of course it comes with its own screen protector, which was nice since I don't have to buy another one, but it comes with a cute little pouch and some stickers and even a tiny ruler. Yeah, it comes with a lot of extra goodies, and I thought it was a pretty good price. I think this tablet cost even less than what I paid for when the Bamboo came out. But of course, the Bamboo was very new at that time, I think. And then probably these tablets are cheaper because it doesn't have that Wacom brand name attached to it. But I was kind of looking at the specifications, and it said that it did work with Psy, so I'm just like, sure. As long as I can work on Psy, I'm good. But yeah, let's see, I will I will finish up my PowerPoint. But it's fun getting sidetracked and talking about many things. I would like to finish drawing something at least once a month or every other month. I don't want to put too much pressure on myself, because art is very I don't know how to describe it, but I guess my brain is very finicky when it comes to art. I've gotten past like the feelings of like, oh, if I don't draw every day, I'm not gonna be any good. But I feel like I've gone so far past that sometimes I end up not drawing anything at all and just like, oh, it's fine. But yeah, I'd like to get into the habit of drawing again. And I did mention that I wanted to do commissions. I did set up a commissions form, though I have something big in regards to online classwork that I need to finish this weekend, so I probably won't have it up, but I will try to get a commissions form up by the end of this month, and then perhaps some drawing streams so I can get comfortable drawing with people watching. It's a nice chill goal, attainable and still a little challenge to try and do 1 to 2 months. Yeah, exactly. So I'm trying to make sure I know my own limits. And at least I already fulfilled my drawing for January in regards to getting that New Year's picture out. It was supposed to be done like on New Year's Eve, but you know how things be sometimes. Yeah, I'd love to do a draw hangouts with you, Joy. Yeah, I'll probably hit you up if I'm working on something. I probably am going to work on something soon because I want to have something special for Year of the Tiger, Year of our Minha. So hopefully I can get that done beginning of February, even if I don't get it necessarily on time. Secret Santa rolled over to January 2. Nice 2022 off to a good start. Yeah, I was better late than never. Yes, I will hit you up online, Joy. And then besides art, I want to manage my money better because I mean, before the pandemic I did have a pretty decent full-time job and had regular spendings on some international goods regarding stuff like 2.5D merch and some other anime merch. And I was a little bit well, I wouldn't say out of control, but some of the things that I typically like to buy are very expensive. So it's like I could either get 7 keychains or like one DVD for 2.5D, and I chose the DVD. And then of course with the pandemic, when it hit, suddenly like almost all of Asia was like, we don't want to ship to America anymore. You guys are stinky and infected with COVID. But that is completely understandable, and I get where they were coming from, but I was very sad because I couldn't really buy my merch as easily. But that also led me on a path to, well, what am I supposed to do with my regular merch spending money? Gacha games. And then I proceeded to spend a lot of my 2020-2021 on all of my gacha games. So like a lot of Arc Knights, Sinnoh Alice, Genshin Impact, what else do I have? I don't actually spend a lot in Grand Blue. I only spend whenever Sandy has a new outfit, which I did. And I worked very hard to get every Sandy. Except getting the evil Sandy was very annoying and took a very long time, but I'm glad that I didn't have to wail. But yeah, overall, I ended up spending a lot on gacha. Like, I don't think... Well, I want to say I don't think I went out of control, but maybe I am in denial a little bit. Because, like, I get sad when I don't get something I want that I spent some money on. But if I don't have money, then I don't have money. And I'm not just like, oh, I'm gonna spend more and more. Like, I spend a lot, but I usually do know my limits in regards to if I decide to whale. I would say the only time I really whaled was for Zhongli with getting him C6, but surprisingly my RNG was not as bad. I think my RNG was the worst trying to get C1 Ganyu because I did spend money on Ganyu a little bit, and then it was like a full 90 pulls, and then my Ganyu came home, and then I wanted more Ganyu, and then another full 90 pulls, and I lost the 50-50, and then I had to like do another full 90 pull just to get the C1 Ganyu. And I was just like, oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I basically spent most of my luck on Zhongli and also probably Xiao too, because I was like, I'm not too wild about getting Xiao, like it's okay if I get him or not because I want to save some more. And then I think I only committed to doing like 2 single pulls for Xiao, and then Xiao came in the second pull after like fresh pity from the previous gacha. My super one and only super lucky Xiao. I mean, it's still good that you support Mahoyaku. Mahoyaku deserves the money. Mihoyo has a lot of money. Mihoyo does not need all of my money. No ceiling games. But yeah, sometimes gacha be like that. But yeah, it was during Joy's stream that I donated some money to Joy so Joy could get their Xiao. It was a very fun stream. I'm rooting for you, Joy, always. But yeah, in general, I want to put a cap on my monthly spendings for gacha. Currently, I have refused to my first excitement with stream donation. Yeah, Joy's stream was like basically the gateway to finding the thrill in donating to streamers. Please set up stream alerts, Joy, so I can throw some more money and then I can see it pop up on screen. The secondary thrill of stream donos. No sorries. I am happy to give you money, Joy. I do want to commission Joy sometime for some snake art that I want to use for some stuff. So no, Joy. I don't think I'm gonna live the F2P life because I do want to buy Kaching's new skin, but that's about it. Like, I do want Shenhe, but I'm poor in gems and I could grind, but I also want to have some leftover gems for Yae. It's very tempting, but my Yae love is just like a tiny bit stronger than Shinhe, though I do really like that Shinhe is distantly related to Chongyun. Yeah, and I want to get... I'm not like a Kuching main or anything, but I want to get her dressed up because I like Kuching with Ganyu, and I want them to be all dressed up together, so someday when Ganyu skins come out, I will buy Ganyu's new outfit. Yeah. Show me their leggy mans. I desperately need to get better artifacts for Zhongli because I have a C6 Zhongli, but I feel like I should not have a C6 Zhongli with how embarrassing my artifacts are for him. Like, my artifacts for Ito are better than Zhongli, and probably, like, a lot of my other characters are better built than my Zhongli. Hard pity and maybe 10 rolls. I hope you can get him someday, though. My leggy man with so many leggies. My grandpa's a little behind. Someday I believe he will be strong, but that artifact RNG, just like, MiHoYo, please. Yeah, I haven't actually played much since getting Ito. I feel like I go into like post whale clarity after getting a character, and then I go away for a while before coming back. One day, RNG. RNG be so cool sometimes. Yeah, it was fun co-oping with you during your stream, Joy. Oh no, yeah. That new defense set is really good, and I feel like the domain for it is a lot easier to fight through than the archaic Petra domain, and also the Noblesse domain. Both of those are so annoying, and like, I want to build my Zhongli with a strong, like, two Noblesse and 2 archaic, but I feel like I just dread going into those domains. But maybe I'll kick my own butt and do it sometime. Oh no! Please visit my world. I will let you grind through the domain. 'Cause it's the spicy doggos that make you lose HP, but I feel like if you have like a Barbara, or I guess even Kokomi, it's pretty manageable. Oh no. Yeah, I'm not too powerful, but I would love to farm with you sometime. Yeah, the spicy doggos that destroy you even if you have a shield, but I'm used to Shao dropping HP all the time anyway. Hello, Potato. Hope you're doing well this morning. You seem very excited with your little bouncing emote. And Minha at the ready with the knife. Is this hostility? Potato hostility because of Potato's wallet or other Potato shenanigans? I was just finishing up my New Year's resolution stuff. But yeah, I will put a cap on my spendings for gacha games. Like, I guess I won't be doing pull streams because of saving money. His wallet needs to be put in a vault. Yeah, Potato, please love yourself. Love your wallet. But I might do more Genshin streams this month because I did try to register for that Twitch streamer recruitment thing. I don't know if you have to get accepted first before doing it. I'm gonna wait a bit. I know applications close like the 10th, but also it's like friggin' was it 15 hours of streaming before the end of this month, and I'm just like I don't want to do endurance streams for Genshin for what is it 500 primos? Is it even less than that? I don't know. I just know it was like less than $10 worth of primos, even though it's 15 hours of streaming. I love watching friend gacha streams, but I feel you with not wanting to spend just to stream that. Yeah, exactly. What? Law doesn't exist? I love doing hauls, but I don't want to buy random. Yeah, exactly. And thank you for the Genshin. Good luck. You can stream like 30 minutes a month for Sinnoh Royal Creator and get him. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I guess. I don't know, because I don't know what to stream with Sinnoh. Because, I feel like overall there's not too much to do with Sinnoh except the story and events and Kalo, but I don't think my Kalo matches, it's like sometimes I feel like they're entertaining, but most of the time we're getting our asses just obliterated. And we keep fluctuating between A rank and S rank. Cause I wish there were more F2P people still playing Sinnoh Alice so the matchups wouldn't be whack. Let's see, for Sinnoh, it is events, gacha, Kalo, commonly main story streaming, has some rules where it has to be a lot of review, talk, etc. There's actually requirements? Oh my goodness. Okay, maybe I'll stream like, I'll slowly start streaming, Sinnoh Alice when there's a new event. Like, I was thinking maybe I should have done the Kuro Shitsuji collab event, but oh my gosh, I didn't even read through it. I just like because I wanted to skip everything so I could start grinding to do the the guild, get like enough points for the guild, because I like to take my time reading those things, but when you have to also grind on behalf of your guild individually, they make it very hard to take your time reading it. But I am, yeah. Yeah, I'll probably just read later tonight or tomorrow. So I did finish up, well, I finished up all the way to EX1, because when you're a rear guard, it's very hard to finish all the EX maps. At least for me, because I have notoriously bad luck with gacha on this account, on my global account, because I do have, well, I had a JP Sinnoh account, and my RNG was so good on that one, but now I'm like so sad on EN. My guild never caps rewards yet. This one we did. Oh no! Oh, good night, Joy. Hope you can get enough rest and have a good week. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Oh my gosh, Minha. Come join my guild. My guild is still casual, but it's like semi-casual. Oh, that's so cute. Gunai. And I love seeing your emote as well. Go follow Joy for cute whale emote and nice relaxing journal and art streams. See, I'm gonna shout out Joy again. No, Minha. Steve, Minha, are you Vanguard or Rear Guard? Because I feel like, yeah, if you ever want to, like, cross over to vanguarding for my guild, we're slightly more active. I think, but I don't know if the schedule will work out with you though. It's currently like I see. That makes sense. I know it took me a long time to leave my original guild for Sinnoh, because I think I joined them near the beginning of Global Sinnoh's release. And I was very attached to them because they, well, in the beginning they were all pretty nice. Like, it's not like they were mean, but there was definitely a little bit of drama and toxicity that kind of led to the fallout of the guild. But I know originally in my first guild we worked pretty hard, and even though we were not we were like half F2P and considered casual, I feel like we were very uncasual because we were kind of strict-ish on attendance during colo, and probably only the first colo that we ever did in my original group was probably the best because we all had perfect attendance, and we made it to, I think, top 30 for our time slot. And even though we didn't win the finals, we still got a lot of the goodies because we were, I think, top 300 overall. I think we were just a little bit shy of top 200. Like we were probably like 201 or something for the overall of one of the first Grand Colos. Oh no, Minha. If anything, I will put in a good word for you, Minha, if you ever decide that you want out of your current guild. Because I think we're always taking in new members, and then I know sometimes we have a wait list, but pretty sure if one of our current members like mention someone, they're kind of like shifted up on the wait list. I think we're always looking for new vanguards. It's mostly the rear guards that leave a lot, and we don't have a lot of. And I'm constantly, because of our changing rear guard, rear guard composition, I'm always going back and forth between my min grid and my sork grid. But I don't have a cleric grid because my staff pulls are very bad. And so I never ended up building them. Like, I do have some good staves now. But my main ones are just the harps and books. Yeah, I'm almost like at the point where I think for my min grid, I have like nothing to upgrade anymore. But I'm still working on my sorcerer grid. But I feel like I have better books than harps overall. I was just a sorcerer yesterday, but I think we got a new sorcerer. So now I have to switch to min again, which is fine. I just have to be comfortable switching back and forth. I'm glad at least they added the thing where you can change out the displayed character. Because I don't know why they didn't do that since the beginning, because I was like, please, I just want to be my wife, Little Mermaid, or literally almost any of the collab characters. Minha, we need a strong vanguard. I see. I don't know if we're looking for a new vanguard, but maybe someday. No, Minha, come back. I just wish more of our guild was a little bit more consistent, but it's all good. Because I like when everybody can attend daily call, but I know life gets in the way, and then a lot of things happen, and of course it's like 20 minutes is well, I mean 20 minutes seems short, but it feels so long in regards to having an organized guild activity. Right now I'm like I guess we have pretty decently strong rear guards. No, I think we're pretty okay right now, but we could be stronger. My guild's members hasn't changed in a year. Oh my goodness. I feel like we have a lot of people. Well, we have a few people that are pretty consistent, but we always have people that have to leave due to the time change, or let's see. Or they're only people that jump in just for Grand Colo rewards, which is fine. But yeah, it would be nice to have a good, consistent team. But I don't like putting the pressure of like, you have to attend. Have to replace Izumi because she doesn't play anymore. Oh no. And then Sishua is also in your guild. We have North Americans and suddenly one person in the UK and one in Japan. Oh my goodness. I find it really funny that that Sinnoh Alice combined the servers, probably because there weren't enough people in the global server. And then they had the audacity to do the World Grand Colo as if like it wasn't so obvious that only like people on the JP server would get to the top ones because they have like so much more stuff than us. And then I don't understand exactly, but I know some people pointed out that some of the weapons in the global server are downgraded from JP server, and I don't understand completely. But yeah, I will stream some Sinnoh Alice, because I do want to get on Royal Creator sometime. Now the thing that I really want from those Royal Pass thingies are the skip tickets, because I love to I love fast tracks to grinding because I don't have enough time in the day for all of my mobile games. Oh, okay. So it's more adjusting for the release schedule. That makes sense. Oh my gosh, I just happened to be awake during the World Grand Colo, and people love to whine, exactly. Yeah, I saw a lot of people talking about it, but I was kind of like whatever, because I didn't have most of those weapons anyways. And Yeah, I always figured that there was a good reason for it, but I didn't know what reason it was, but that makes a lot of sense. Because I know when English servers happen for long-standing JP or even CN games, there's always some stuff that are different from the other server if they're not caught up. World Grand Colo didn't account for skill. Ah, okay. I happened to be awake during the finals, and I would say that was probably the most entertaining, like, Colo battle I've ever seen in my life. And I didn't know that a Colo battle could be so entertaining because of the ones that I have been in personally have not been too exciting. But I do think that I had some exciting battles when I was in my first guild, because we had someone that was like disguising themselves, even though they were very clearly a whale. Because we went under the guise of casual guild, I just assumed that he was somebody that spent a little bit, but he was pretty crazy, because he was also our NM call out person, and he was really good at adjusting to the situation and making really good calls. And I think he also did that thing where it was like if the other guild summoned a debuff NM, and then he would immediately, like, not even a second afterwards, he would be like, oh, at 15:05 switch places, and his timing was always correct because he memorized all the times for NMs. And then after a while I was like, why is he still here? Our guild is too weak and he deserves so much better. But I think he's in a better whale guild now. And I am happy for him. I don't think we'll cross paths again because he's very he's in one of those S rank ones. I feel like being a NM call out person is a lot of work and is very hard sometimes to make the right calls. Just does self switch with Tissue. Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised at all the nice strategies that we used to have in my old guild. And I'm kind of, since I still consider myself a little bit new in my current guild, I'm a little bit shy to make some suggestions, and also I don't want to be the call out person. So people who can do the call outs for NMs are very strong. But someday I believe our guild can get a better ranking in Grand Colo. Not necessarily like good S rank, but A rank is fine with me. It still gets pretty decent rewards. You end up being the backup call out person. Oh no. Sometimes I do actually. I think there are some times where I wish I could do the call outs, because there are a lot of like techniques from my old guild that I feel like my current guild would benefit from. Maybe I can bring it up, but later. Yeah, just now, I'm still trying to figure out how to tell them, like, hey, I want to stream some of our colo matches, is that okay? But, I think I might just exactly word it like that, and they'd probably be fine, because we don't have any big brain strategies, and if I need to do the delay, I'm pretty sure they don't care, but I highly doubt that there's going to be someone that will stream snipe us as they're in a colo match versus us being in A rank. But I'll probably only stream a colo match if it's like, if we're not up against a whale guild. Since we can see matchups right before, it might have to be like some gorilla streams so I can see the current matchup. Because I know the last, I think, 2 colo matches that we've had so far were whale guilds, or we didn't have enough people attending the battle. And so I think about halfway through, so our guild, like, sub guild leaders were like, okay, let's go home. And then I was like, okay, sounds good. But I wish I got it on stream, but it was I think last week where we had a colo battle where we started off like super behind, and then we thought we were gonna lose, and then we were thinking about calling it a day, but we ended up winning the demon by a hair, and then we ended up overturning the battle, and then it was kind of neck and neck, but we ended up winning at the end. And those are the kind of colo battles that I consider interesting enough to stream, but of course can never tell. And it's always hard when you do it live. But thank you, Minha. I will use your encouragement to be able to talk to my guild a little bit more about streaming and trying for Royal Creator. I do need to reach Twitch affiliate though, because if I remember correctly, it's like 150 minimum followers to reach the program. So maybe this year, hopefully. I won't make it necessarily a New Year's resolution, but it's a nice goal to have. A potato, but can you multiply yourself, potato? Because I feel everything feels so ominous when you use that emote. I feel like every stream, whether it's in my stream or in the other Zodiac member stream, I feel very concerned about you, potato. More potatoes mean more food. No, that's true. Potatoes are good to eat. Food is important. Oh my gosh. What a coincidence. Oh, sweet potatoes sound good. Hot, sweet potatoes in cold weather are very good. I haven't had any in a while. Oh yeah. My last personal New Year's resolution goal. I feel like I should be able to do it, but then the first half of it is fine, but then the second half of it will be a struggle, especially later on in the year since a lot of Luxium and Nijian members in general keep growing. But I want to super chat at least one Oshi this year. I don't know who, but I also want it to get read by them on stream sometime, which is the very hard part. Cause I do oh my goodness, Minha. Yeah, I feel like I might, like, even though Mista is my favorite, or like tied with Ike for my favorite right now, I might not super chat Mista because there's like a Senko that keeps super chatting him, and then I'm just like, okay, it's fine. He's saying Senko multiple times, so it's as if I'm getting the super chat. So I might super chat Ike instead. Just to hear him say Senko. I don't know what else I'd put in the message though, because I don't know, I don't really have any special requests for them. It's just nice to give them my money and then have them maybe acknowledge it. Because all these VTubers work so hard, I just want to support them. Supas are free. I almost put like Aka Supa for my resolution, but then I was like, I don't know what the state of my wallet is gonna be this year, so I don't know if I can afford an Aka Supa. But Aka Supas do have a likelier chance to get noticed. But it is a lot of money. A fellow Ike fan friend told me Supas are free. I love the free Supas meme. Some water bottle ASMR. Since I saw my PNGtube move when I was opening my water bottle. Tasukaru Supa when he yawns. Yeah. The timing though. Do I just like have it typed up at the ready and then press enter the moment I hear it? Oh, I hope Ike does an Utawaku soon. Please. Sip some water. Part of my health resolution is also includes drinking a healthy amount of water. I think I did mention before, I do usually drink enough water per day, but after streaming I haven't had as much water, so I definitely need to come back to regular water drinking. Especially since I'm talking a lot more. I don't remember if I mentioned this. I think I just tweeted it out, but I think the first or second time I ever streamed, I thought I was getting sick because my throat was hurting, but I realized it was hurting because I was talking so much on stream. Because I guess apparently, like, over the pandemic, I haven't talked for 2 hours straight before. I guess in general, like, I do I do talk with like friends and like talk in calls, but I'm typically not super talkative, I think. Yeah. So, streaming has taught me to be more talkative and keep on talking consistently. All streamers be like that on stream. You carrying the talk streams, bro. Oh my gosh. I feel like I can only really talk when people are here in the chat too, cause that there was like, I think it was about 20 minutes before some people arrived and I'd started my stream already, and I was just talking, but then I was like looking at the single viewer, and then I think that single viewer was a bot. And then I was just kind of like, well, oh, please, like, if anyone decides to watch the VOD for this, just skip the first 20 seconds and wait for people in the chat to show up. Because I was still able to talk even though, like, nobody was here, but I was basically talking to a wall. Am I allowed to, like, cut some of the streams, like, before it ends up on the VOD? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna go look into cutting the stream a little bit. Because it's a little bit embarrassing. No! Yeah, okay, I guess, like, it'll only be here for about 2 weeks. And it'll be fine to suffer. Yeah, I'm planning on uploading some old VODs to YouTube too, just in case anybody wanted to watch, and also trying to expand more of Garden Circle to YouTube. I know, was it Yin that also uploads VODs on YouTube? I just wanna go all out. Even though I know zero video editing. I just hum at the start of streams because StreamBot is a few minutes delayed. Yeah, I think, like, I was just kinda, after I started it, I didn't talk much because I was running to go kind of post on Twitter that I was streaming. Then also waiting for the bot. Yeah, I'm sorry for the beginning 20 minutes of the stream. I did kind of ramble, and then I also made an excuse to leave for a few minutes. I mean, it was a legitimate excuse. Like I said, I had to go put a plate away because I had just, like, scarfed down breakfast before starting the stream. And the plate was very big, so I wanted to get it out of the way because my desk is already kind of small and I like having some space. So yeah, like maybe like 5-ish minutes of the awkwardness in the beginning is like a BRB screen because I was putting plates away. But yeah, I guess it's fine if I suffer awkward streams. Why is Potato content at this? Is this what Potato enjoys? The struggles of Garden Circle and the end of his own wallet. Media content, not happy content. Content. I see. Oh yeah, geez. I only had one more slide on this. Yeah, that was basically all my main New Year's resolutions. And my final form at the end. Weird how saying tent changes meaning of the word content. English is very weird. Maybe when I reach Twitch affiliate, one of my points things will be speak in non-English for like 1,000 channel points or something like that. Except that I'll struggle because I'm very rusty with my Japanese and literally don't know anything else. Like, I did study French before, but I would say because because it was like freaking high school French. I don't think that's very accurate French, but I can at least like recognize when I see French, and I can still recognize when I read it, like the conjugations and stuff. But otherwise I can't really speak it, and it won't sound any good. I mean, I won't sound that good with Japanese either, but I'll sound considerably better than my French and Tagalog. Because my Tagalog is basically as good as Miss does. I won't do such redeem because my French, Korean, and Japanese conversation level is no. No, Minha! Just use like, I feel like even using like elementary level speaking is still good enough for those kinds of redeems. At least I know how to cook rice. Ugh. Yeah. At least I know how to cook at all. I have no idea how Mista has even survived from birth to his current Luxium status. Because every time he says something in regards to food, I'm just like, good lord, how are you alive? Let's see. I will get rid of my PowerPoint since I'm just about done. The soap juice. Oh, Mista is something else. See, I don't remember how large. Hello? Bounce test. Okay. Oh gosh, I think I was smaller than this. I don't know. I'll leave it like this. It's fine. I'll go adjust it later if needed. Because ADHD. Well, I also have well, I don't have medically confirmed ADHD, but I recently actually took an ADHD like official like medical test through my health insurance, and like I don't know how accurate the ADHD test was because it was very hard to do because they handed me the most un-ADHD friendly test. It was like a paper test, and it came with like 5 pages of instructions, and it was like, you fill out this test and have a friend that lives with you fill out this test, and also a parent fill out this test. And I have a pretty decent relationship with my parents, but I was really hesitant to have them take their portion of the test because, of course, they're gonna kind of be in denial of me having anything, because I figured like, oh, since you're alive and look like you're functioning, then you probably have nothing. So I feel like I don't know how accurate my score was. I did mail my test in, and then I got a call. Like, they didn't confirm it, but then they were like, you are highly, you have the high possibility of medically being diagnosed with ADHD, so we're gonna need you to come in. So I haven't had that doctor's appointment yet. It's actually next month, so crossing my fingers, but also I think I had to pay money for this test, so I feel like ideally it would be nice to not have ADHD, but then it would also explain a lot of struggles I've had growing up. So it would be nice to have that kind of confirmation. So I guess we'll see once I go in officially. But yeah, I know I shouldn't like self-diagnose from online, but like a lot of like ADHD prone people online have given their like experience and like have been medically diagnosed, and then I feel like having those people like have those conversations online is really helpful, because it kind of gets me thinking like, oh, I kind of do that too. Maybe I should go like see. Like, I guess it wouldn't have hurt to try and check it out, especially with certain struggles. Yeah, I'm so sorry about your eye thing, Minha, but yeah, it's good to get confirmation, like to know for sure what you have. Yeah, I even I got nose surgery recently. Like, by recently, as in last year in September. Like, I had my birthday in September, and then a few days afterwards, it was like surgery time. Because I learned that it was not normal to to struggle having so much allergy problems every day that I was taking up to like 3 different allergy prescriptions and nothing was really getting better. And then I was taking some stuff for several years. Like, I just kind of chalked it up to I used to have asthma when I was younger. So, which is why I was kind of surprised. I was able to do the A for like 22 seconds. I'm okay. But anyways, that was like a lot of years of my life of not realizing why my nose was so awful. And then I happened to see a TikTok where this girl mentioned that like she had a lot of symptoms that were similar to me, which were having a lot of problems, like basically having allergy problems that weren't solved by medication, constant either drippy nose or congested nose almost every moment of life. Let's see, and then kind of being a mouth breather. I know it's really gross, but I was basically a mouth breather. Also, getting frequent headaches that aren't like solved by any medication. And I think there were a couple other symptoms, but I was just kind of wondering, because I was having just so many headaches and so many problems with my nose, and I kind of used that TikTok. I didn't mention TikTok to my doctor, but I was like, I kind of heard about deviated septums from this one girl, and I wanted to see if I could try and get it checked out, and then my doctor was like, okay. And I feel like it does also help that I feel like there should be a class for like everybody, because I feel like it's part of a life skill to be able to describe things accurately to your doctor so you can get help. I feel like I only learned how to describe symptoms properly after going to medical school. Like, I don't think everybody should go to medical school just for that, but it really, really helps, because if you don't know how to describe what's wrong with you, then you're not going to get help. But I fully think that should be like part of a life skill, to be able to describe like main symptom stuff, like the adjectives and types of pain, like dull, sharp, anatomy for describing specific parts. Yeah, I know. Well, I guess people have biology, but I feel like it doesn't really help in terms of describing something to a doctor. But yeah, I eventually got not x-rayed, was it CAT scanned? One of those. And they did find that I had a slightly deviated septum and also like a single polyp in one of my nostrils that like they said it was so small and insignificant that I shouldn't need help on it, but then because I was like hi, I am suffering, they're like, okay, maybe we'll do surgery for it. And so I was finally able to kind of push for advocating for myself in terms of this health issue, which I feel like it is also a very big thing to be able to advocate for yourself in a doctor's office. Because it's not that doctors don't want to help. I think it's just you really need to emphasize that you need help sometimes. But yeah, it was good finally knowing what I had, and then I was still scared, of course, because I didn't know if it would completely help, but I am glad to say that since my surgery, I have not taken a single allergy pill since then. And of course, I've still had like small bits of congestion or runny nose, but that's mostly because of the weather. But it has never affected me as bad as it did before I got my surgery. Like, the surgery process was pretty annoying, but I would say it was very worth it. The money was not worth it, but I at least got some good insurance coverage. I don't think I want to say how much it was, but I guess you could Google like how much does deviated septum and turbinate reduction cost in the US, and then you can estimate how much I might have paid. Like I got a very big discount from my insurance, but I'm pretty sure my big insurance discount costs probably a little bit more than it would have been if I got it done literally in any other country. Like, for my own well-being, it was worth it, but my wallet was a bit hurt for a while. But I was also earning some pandemic pandemic support. I don't know. The U.S. Mr. Joe Biden handed me some money personally. Yeah, I got some of the pandemic relief fund, and a lot of it kind of went towards that, because I was able to save a bit of money because I am still living with my parentals right now, which ended up working out. Like, it would be nice to move out and also be as loud as I want on the microphone. But also living at home with doting Asian parents is very helpful. Although it usually results in like I take care of you take care of me when I'm old. I mean, it's fine. I don't mind. My relationship with my parents is pretty okay-ish. Is very with my mom especially, it's very typical immigrant parent and child relationship. Though it's not necessarily bad, but it's not the best. And a lot of, I don't understand this official paper or technology, can you help me? I've rambled a lot, but I'm glad I did get my nose surgery done. If you think you have like a deviated septum, I would highly recommend getting it checked out. Especially if you don't live in the United States. It was I feel like it was a quality of life changing surgery for me. It did take quite a bit of time to recover from, because they said like I could get a week off from work or school, but it was more like the recovery was 1 month, but capitalism only allows 1 week off. Because I think you can function after 1 week, and I did not function properly after 1 week. I think it was like about 2 weeks before I could start breathing. Because imagine like having a very stuffy nose, but then usually if you have a cold or something, you can blow it out, or like the grosser option, like kind of swallow it down. I'm sorry. I don't want to get too gross, but I mean, it's the thing that happens when people are congested sometimes. But with my surgery, I'm not allowed to blow anything out or like kind of swallow it down, so it was like not eternally, but like stuffy nose, but I can't do anything about it for 2 weeks straight, and that includes like with sleeping and daily life. It was very troublesome for a while. But I'm very glad it's all over. And the other thing was like I couldn't do all my nice snake skincare dealios because my nose was so sensitive for a while. Because like especially like right after my surgery, I would poke, like if I just brushed up against my nose like accidentally, I would want to scream inside because it hurt so bad. Not to mention, there was like there were like 6 centimeter plastic splints in my nose for the first week, and just remembering it is very uncomfortable. Like, obviously I'm not gonna show anything on stream, but I did take a photo of the splints after they pulled it out of my nose, because they put it in my nose during the surgery, and then they had to keep it in there for a week while healing, and then I had to come back in, and then it was 1, 2, 3 and pull out of my nose. Oh my gosh, this stream got extremely gross, but I think it's helpful to know if you ever get nose surgery. But yeah, I feel like the when they pulled it out of my nose, it wasn't so painful, but it was very uncomfortable. And then also there would be like what's it called, stitches kind of hanging out from my nose. that part was like oddly uncomfortable, because it's not like I could pull on them, because I had to like naturally heal and then naturally fall out. And that took about 2 or 3 weeks. It's okay, potato, as long as you don't have to get potato nose surgery. Yeah, I would say it pretty much took a full month to really recover and start breathing super normally. It was pretty funny because do patata have noses? Yeah, do they? Is it like Mr. Potato Head from Toy Story? Just suffer at home. No, don't suffer. After my nose was like finally healing, it was pretty funny because when I would breathe in, I would feel extremely cold in my nostrils. Then I was just like, what is this? Is this what it's like to to actually be able to breathe? And then I realized another problem, like when you have a deviated septum, is you yawn a lot because you're physically not getting enough oxygen. And so because I would yawn so much before, my eyes would get all like teary, like not because I'm crying, but like, you know, if you yawn too much you start tearing up. But because I wasn't yawning as much, I would my eyes would get dry. It was like very funny, like strange adjustments to breathing normally. But I'm pretty much adjusted now, I think. I'm glad it's all out of the way, and I'm glad I got it done. I am a newborn free snake that can breathe. Oh my gosh, I just remembered also another like really hard problem when after I got my surgery done was I wasn't allowed to sneeze. But of course you can't just like hold back sneezes, because it said that if you hold back sneezes after surgery, it's also pretty bad. So what my papers recommended was like sneeze but put all of the power of the sneeze through your mouth, and it was the most disgusting experience for like 2 weeks ever. So I guess in the end it's okay if I get taskarus for my small little sneezes, because it'll never be like my mouth sneezes post surgery. It is good and nice to be free. And oh my goodness, it's almost 11. I was originally gonna end the stream early because there weren't much people in the beginning, but I just got so caught up in talking about things. Now it's pretty fun to have these talk streams and talking with y'all in the chat. The chat really helps me carry out my talk streams and rambles. Never knew you had to take physical therapy for multiple. Oh my goodness, potato. Potato, please. I've been pretty lucky that I haven't broken any bones. I've only had sprains, but very minor sprains. Like by minor, like I've gotten sprains on both of my pinkies from tetherball when I was a wee snake. Man, please have chatting streams and talk about your broken arm story. Oh no, Minha. Is that why? Potato is potato. Knees went crack. No, that sounds awful and painful. I can never imagine the pain for like breaking a bone. Like there was a lot of pain regarding my my nose surgery, but I don't know if it can compare to a broken bone. Oh my gosh, my cat is like scratching at my door and like yelling at me to try and get in, so I'll probably wrap up the stream. Yeah, I guess that's true with art streams. I feel like I have really bad multitasking ability sometimes, so I don't know how much I would be able to talk during an art stream, which is my other hesitation with art streams, but I'll definitely still try it this year. Getting dragged by a car? Oh my goodness. What? Hello? Minha. That sounds terrifying. Cars are scary. I don't like that I live in a city where the public transit is so bad and everything's really spread out that you kind of just have to drive everywhere regardless. And it's not necessarily safe enough to walk. I have gotten into one whole car accident, but I'll save that for another stream. Maybe we can we can have a double talk stream starring Snick and Minha, where we just talk about car stories and car danger. In a parking lot. I feel like you have to be like an extremely reckless driver to do an accident in a parking lot. Well, actually, never mind. I was just reminded of like university parking lots here, and people are insane. What? Potato, no. Please. Oh, I'm glad Potato was alive. I am thankful that you were able to survive. Everything happens in a parking lot. Yeah, my unfortunate situation with my car accident happened in the middle of a street, but it wasn't too busy, thankfully. But it was something. road loop. Okay, I think I kind of understand what you're talking about. Like, I don't know what they're called, but I can kind of picture it in my mind. And I don't think roads are too different from roads where I live are. I don't think they're too different from where you live as well. Because I have been to Minha's homeland before, but probably far away though, because I was visiting some relatives, and whenever I tell people where I've been in in Canada, people are always like, that's in the middle of nowhere. Because I have relatives in Alberta, so and literally every Canadian that I tell, they're like, wow, they live in the middle of nowhere. And I always figured that it wasn't too like nowhere-ish, because my relatives live near that huge Edmonton mall, and I figured like Alberta was famous because every time I looked up the world's biggest mall, it would say like Edmonton Mall in Alberta. So I was like, wow, Alberta must be famous, but apparently that's the only thing that's in Alberta that's worth noting. Oh my goodness. Oh no. I have been inside Edmonton Mall a couple times, but I haven't been there lately, obviously, because of COVID. And I think only last time I was in Canada, it was because of my relatives, my cousins getting, or one of my cousins getting married. Ukrainian egg statues. I don't think I've ever seen it. I don't know if my relatives thought it was entertaining enough for me to see, but I feel like it's I don't know if this happens for everybody, but I feel like a lot of Filipino family bonding time is very let's go to the mall and just window shop everywhere, and that is how we bond. So that's probably why we ended up going to Edmonton Mall a lot. But yeah, I kind of wish I saw more of Canada and experienced more Canadian things, I guess. I had poutine, but like maybe once. But that's about it. And experienced being in a car in Canada. And apparently Canadian speed limits are a lot lower than where I live. But that probably explains why there's a lot of car accidents where I live. See, they also have Calgary Stampede, which is basically cowboys and horses. Yeah, I don't think I ever saw that. I think I did go to... The only things I remember is Edmonton Mall and, I forgot what it was called, Banff or something like that. And I went on a hike with my relatives, but it was very short-lived because my relatives don't like working out, or at least the older ones, which is understandable. Calgary is several hours north of Edmonton. I have heard of Calgary though. I don't know if I like passed by it when I was visiting, but I don't know, my memory is very fuzzy because it's been a couple years now. Fort McMurray, Oil and Welder Central, an hour from Edmonton. I will show you pics of the eggs later. Yes, please. I'll probably wrap it up for today. Maybe we'll have some traveling stories for Canada some other time. I'm not gonna save all this content for other chat streams because I feel like having a chat stream at least once a week or every other week kind of helps me wind down and I don't have to have a ton of preparation for it. And just in general, I like being able to talk with chat. But yeah, maybe I'll like continue having specific subjects like New Year's resolutions, even though I did end up rambling on about a million other things. But I mean, it's all good. It's what happens when you're chatting. It's very natural. Hopefully I'll have my schedule for next week by Monday. I think because of certain things I have to do, I might only have 2 streams, but we'll see. I want to have like 1 stream at the least, but ideal is at least 2 or 3 per week. But thank you for tuning in and chatting with me. Let's see, there is nobody awake to raid, so it's fine. Do any of y'all have any friends that I can raid right now? Who made... Oh! Wait, do they have a Twitch? Okay, let me go see. I feel... Is it okay for me to just... I don't know what raiding culture is, but it's okay for me to just go raid random people like this? Ah, okay. I can also raid them. Any suggestions are fine. I'll raid one of those. Okay, let me see. I'll go ahead and raid them. There's only a couple of us in here anyways, but yeah, thank you for the suggestion, and anyone is free to suggest raids because I'm very new to this and I don't understand everything. But yeah, I'd love to try and raid other people. We bring the violence. We do not bring the violence. We bring the party. I'm not a violent snake. In spite of playing Super Animal Royale. We're gonna ignore that I play Super Animal Royale and just I am a peaceful snake. Okay, I'm gonna start the raid now. I don't think I need to switch over to the end screen. I'm fine with just doing it like this. Okay, cannot hide for long. Alright, thank y'all for coming.